Hello, literature lovers. Today we are going to discuss Under the Greenwood Tree. The subtitle of the work is A Rural Painting of the Dutch School. It's a novel by English writer Thomas Hardy, published unanimously in 1872. It was Hardy's second published novel and the first of what was to become his series of Wessex novels. Critics realize it as an important precursor to his later tragic works, setting the scene for the Wessex that the author would return to again and again. Hardy himself called the story of the well-stocked choir and its West Gallery musicians a fairly true picture at first hand of the personages, ways, and customs which were common among such orchestral bodies in the villages of 1850s. The book was well received on its publication, receiving special praise for its freshness and originality, sometimes grouped with Hardy's lesser novels. Under the Greenwood Tree is also recognized by critics as an important precursor to his major works. In his 1872 review of the novel for the Saturday Review, the critic Horace Moll, one of Hardy's mentors and friends, called it a prose idyll, and that judgment has stuck. While the novel closes on an ambiguous and even spectacle note, it is nevertheless distinguished among Hardy's fiction, particularly his Wessex novels, for its relative happiness and amiability. For the critic, Erving Under the Greenwood Tree serves as a kind of necessary prequel and establishing myth of the world of Wessex that Hardy depicted in subsequent tragic works. The novel, he argued, is a fragile innovation of a self contained country world that, in Hardy's later fiction, will become to seem distant and unavailable, a social memory to which to judge the troubled present. Hardy's 2006 biographer Claire Tomlin praised Hardy for the beauty and precision of his descriptive writing, and noted that the book has charmed generations of readers. Indeed, she said there are always readers who go to him primarily to immerse themselves in the Dorset woodlands, streams and rivers, fields and meadows, cottages and churches, soft skis and birdsong. Tomlin considered the villagers to be drawn sympathetically and with beautifully turned dialogue, but noted that the author are the distances, the rustic characters, inviting the reader to smile with him at their simplicity. This was something that Hardy himself recognized, and in 1912 he wrote, in rereading the narrative after a long interval, there occurs the inevitable reflection that the realities out of which it was spun were material for another kind of study of this little group of church musicians than is found in the chapters here, penned so lightly, even so farcically and flippantly at times. But circumstances would have rendered any aim at a deeper and more essential, more transcendent handling unadvisably at the date of writing. Not to forget, the title is taken from the song, a poetry portion of a very famous play, As You Like It, by William Shakespeare. That's all for today. Thanks for listening.